Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing this fragrance from YVRA 1958, L'Essence de Présence. And so if you'd like to know what I think about this fragrance and if it's worth picking up, then keep watching. As always guys, with any fragrance review, I'm going to let you know where the bottle came from, if it was sent to me to review, if it was a gift from a friend or family member, if it's something I purchased myself from part of my personal collection. This bottle was sent to me to review. So if you take those reviews with any different weight, if you don't trust them, if you don't like them, just wanted to let you guys know at the very beginning of this video, this bottle was sent to me to review. Now when they did reach out, I do have to give them commendations because I always am like, I need to be honest, I need to be truthful. Is that okay before I agree to receive anything to review? And I had one of the best responses from these guys. They basically said, yes, that is what we want. If you don't like it, it lets us know what to change for our third fragrance, which just shows that they are completely open and enthusiastic about an honest review, good or bad. So I have to give them recommendations for that. So that being said, let's get into the review. Now this is a flanker to the original fragrance, and this one is supposed to be a little bit more peppery, a little bit more woodsy and deep, kind of more of a nighttime fragrance. The original I actually haven't tried, but I did watch a variety of different reviews on the original fragrance, not on this one, so I could get a good idea of where this fragrance was coming from as a flanker. And it seemed like the original was this really bright, the original was this absolutely amazing citrus fragrance, and so I am really curious and want to try it so bad because you guys know I love a good citrus fragrance. So let's talk about the notes in here, shall we? Also, this was released in 2017 and the original fragrance was released in 2016, and from what I remember, because I did do a little bit of research of this way back when I got this, it was initially started as a Kickstarter project. It was very successful and a lot of people were really hyped for this fragrance, and it did get a lot of hype, and there was a lot of excitement around it because of the Kickstarter and generally because of the fragrance itself, because it was supposed to be so dang good. So because I don't have any experience with the original, I'm going to be basing this not as a flanker but as its solo fragrance. But there are some, I know that Carlos was with Steven from Adolescence, and they were reviewing this fragrance and they were talking about it between the original fragrance. So I'm going to link that video below, and there's any other reviews of this that I think are worth checking out or from the original that I watched to get a good idea of what I think about this fragrance. I will link all those channels and the videos below, so definitely check them out. So the notes are actually listed on the back of the bottle, so this is so helpful. Thank you guys. So we have pepper, bergamot, cardamom, patchouli, cedar, vetiver, gaiac, and timber salts. Now, if you're smelling this fragrance, initially the first two things I get are cedar and pepper. It's very strong on the pepper and very strong on the cedar. Afterwards, you're getting a really nice blast of bergamot, which is actually coming off a little bit more cool and crisp, and less like a warm citrus. It's more of a cool citrus that's coming out, and you can thank the pepper for that and the cedar for that. And it's making it pepper in this with the cedar and the patchouli is definitely kind of giving it like a cool citrus pepper feel, which is really, really nice. Now, I really like the wood in here. I think it's really spectacular, but I think what really steals the show is the vetiver. The vetiver is coming off more grassy and dry, which is actually helping with that cool citrus that you're getting in the opening, and it pairs really nicely with the patchouli. Overall, what I like about this fragrance as well is that it is more on the linear side. So in the beginning, you're getting more of a blast of pepper and a little bit more citrus. But once the wood comes out and the vetiver comes out and the patchouli comes out, you're left with this really beautiful fragrance that you could wear and enjoy in casual settings, in the morning, in the evening. You can pretty much wear it anywhere. It's very versatile and very appropriate for a variety of different occasions, but it's not going to change on you. It's not going to become too peppery. It's not going to become too citrusy. You're not going to lose that nice balance between the pepper, the citrus, and the patchouli, and the vetiver stays there the entire time, which really rounds everything out, and that grassy element really works well with the woodsy element. So it does last a really long time on the skin too, which makes this linear fragrance really enjoyable. So if you do like it in the first initial 15 to 20 minutes, you'll get to enjoy this for a very long time. As you guys know, I live in the tropics, and generally I hope 4 to 6 hours. This lasts at least 10 hours on my skin. It does project really nicely. For the first 2 to 3 hours, it projects past arm's length, and after that it's a little bit closer to the skin, but it's not a skin scent. And then the last like 2 to 3 hours, it's more of a skin scent, but it's still able to be distinguished. I don't get olfactive fatigue from this fragrance. So I do genuinely enjoy this fragrance. I did really love it. I didn't come into it skeptical. Did I say the word right? I always, whenever a fragrance is sent to me to review, I always try to be a little bit more critical of it than I would if it was another fragrance that I just purchased myself, because I want to be able to be more critical, come at it a little bit more logically, and less a fangirl of fragrances and different types of scents. And this is described and marketed as a masculine scent. It is very much fits into the category of where you would find a fragrance. It would be on the men's fragrance category, and I do really love wearing men's fragrances. I think fragrance is genderless. You can wear whatever you want. But coming into this, reviewing this, I was basically comparing this to other masculine scents that I like to wear a lot, like 1899 and Casanova, and a lot of the fragrances from Thierry Mugler's, the Amen series. Although this doesn't fit that category when it comes down to men's scents that I like to wear, I do have some criteria. And this fits all the criteria for my personal taste beautifully. There is a nice balance between pepper and grassy and woodsy and citrus. It does last on the skin really nicely. It does smell really sexy and rugged, but it still seems very appropriate for professional settings, and you could even wear it in the evening time. I feel like this is a great scent that you can wear for cooler weather or warmer weather. And generally overall, I think that it is easily able to, you can easily understand the scent. It isn't bizarre, but there is something about it that is a little bit different because of that kind of cool citrus that I think sets this apart from other masculine scents. So I was really blown away by this fragrance. I absolutely enjoyed it, and I definitely want to get my nose on the first one, and if they're coming out with a third, I would like to try that too. These seem to be pretty great fragrances. So this is obviously a positive review, guys, and this was sent to me to review, but I do genuinely really love this fragrance, and it is definitely worth, if you have the opportunity to search this out and explore this fragrance, I would recommend doing it. So yeah, that is my review for YVRA 1958, L'Essence de Présence. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, guys, if you like my fragrance reviews and my videos in general, remember to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe, because it's free and I'm free. And I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy. Have a great day, month, year, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye!